Hey there, Capricorn. How are we doing this evening? My name is Sherilyn, and I am here to do your weekend bonus reading. We're going to do the all signs one. That one seems kind of fun. This particular reading is for the 10th, 11th, and 12th, which would be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Uh-oh, that one came out. Okay, let's see. So, one more, then we're on it. This one's going to be for my Capricorns, Capricorns, Capricorns. All right, Capricorn. From the top, if you are a Capricorn and you are currently dealing with an Aries, I've got the Ace of Swords and the King of Cups. So this Aries is definitely viewing you as the person who is in charge of their emotions. Ace of Swords, huh? Sword of Truth. So I get the feeling that maybe you and this Aries had something started at one time, or you and this Aries are friends. It feels to me like some sort of a truth ripped the two of you apart. Or after the truth, the two of you were never the same again. This feels like a very regretful energy. I don't know. I mean, they're speaking highly of you, but I feel like they're very regretful over something that's happened in the past. Anyways, that's what I got on that one. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Taurus, I have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. So this Taurus feels like their life changed the day they met you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's an opportunity right now to pour more into this dynamic. I'm not sure if this one's romantic. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, there is already an enormous amount of loyalty or emotion tied up in this. And they really do feel like the day they met you, their life changed. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't feel like, I don't know, maybe it is romantic for some of you, but even if it is romantic, I feel like the friendship is definitely the stronger part of this relationship. I don't know. A lot of loyalty in this one. Okay, if you are a Capricorn dealing with a Gemini, I have the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands. So the Gemini is viewing you as somebody they absolutely want in their future, but they're having a very hard time getting past your defenses right now. So you must be very defensive towards them for some reason. It's not causing them to stop trying, but it is just what they're saying, that you're incredibly defensive, especially towards them right now, is what they say. Okay, if you are a Capricorn dealing with a Cancer, I have the Knight of Swords and the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant here, I feel at one time there was a higher level of commitment between you and this Cancer. There might still be. But there's something here about going on a crusade for clarity. So it's like you're looking for a sense of clarity in this. So something in this situation is making you feel unsafe right now, so that you're trying to find clarity about exactly where you stand and what's going on. And I get the feeling that this Cancer is quite fearful because of that. Wow, why is yours so deep all the time, Capricorn? Let's keep going. Okay. If you're a Capricorn dealing with a Leo, I have the High Priestess and the Hangman. Oh, so this Leo is viewing you as somebody who's basically stuck right now because of a secret. You're stuck because of a secret. But I don't know if the secret is yours. I feel like you're stuck and it's because of somebody else's secret. Maybe it's your secret. They're definitely viewing you as stuck. Okay, if you are a Capricorn dealing with a Virgo, I've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. This Virgo is viewing you as somebody who's got some sort of communication coming towards you today that is going to make you question how much you want to invest in something. Yours are always intense. I should take a shot before I do yours. I really should, because yours are always something. Okay, let's see. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Libra, I have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So the Libra is viewing you as somebody who suddenly got some kind of new inspiration. You know, it just, all of a sudden you're inspired to try to build a new foundation for yourself and learn something new and go in a new direction. I think they're trying to figure out where it's come from, because I get the feeling this Libra is somebody watching from the outside. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Scorpio, I have Temperance and the King of Pentacles. So this Scorpio is definitely viewing you in boss energy. They're also viewing you as somebody who can be incredibly patient when you want to be or need to be. So there you go. I don't know if this Scorpio means that, I'm not sure. This feels like somebody watching you from the outside too, possibly. Maybe like a family member, I don't know. If you are a Capricorn dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the Hermit, and then I have the Nine of Pentacles. Did I miss someone again? No, I didn't. Okay, if you're, so the Sagittarius is viewing you as somebody who's standing firmly in your independence right now. You've pulled your energy back out of a situation to try to reassess it. I don't believe the situation was the Sagittarius that you pulled your energy out of, but they are definitely viewing you as being 100% standing in your own power and being independent right now. If you are a Capricorn dealing with another Capricorn, I've got the King of Swords and the Moon. So this is like a message to yourself, okay? And what you're telling yourself is to pull the emotion out of a situation and deal with it from a logical or analytical standpoint, because you're trying to tell yourself you're not seeing everything clearly, is what I've got. If you are a Capricorn dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Two of Wands and the Justice card. So the Aquarius is viewing you as somebody who is managing to have the scales balance out for you so that you can make a decision and pick a path, what path you want to take towards your future. If you are a Capricorn dealing with the Pisces, I have the Knight of Wands and the Strength card. So this Pisces is viewing you as somebody who's incredibly strong, but for some reason they're viewing you right now as somebody who's acting rather impulsively. Maybe you've just been impulsive towards them. Maybe they pushed your buttons until you blew up on them or something. I don't know, because that doesn't sound very much like a Capricorn. But okay, that's what I got. Okay, for Friday, we've got the Star card and the Four of Cups. So on Friday, I feel like you are strongly disappointed or disillusioned in a situation, but even that can't make you, give up hope. Like you still have hope that things are going to work out. On Saturday, I have the Three of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So there's some kind of a friendship here that has become a burden lately, and it looks like you're choosing to walk away from it on Saturday. I don't know. It's not that you don't still care, but it's just not in alignment with you anymore. And then on Sunday, I have the Star card and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you're attacking life on Sunday very much so from a defensive standpoint. You've got your sword drawn. You're tired of people lying to you or not telling you the truth. So you're in a defensive mode, but I think that defensive mode is bringing you a sense of solace, because it looks like you're finding a sense of happiness within that calm, right? Within the peace. That's what I have for you this week, Capricorn. I hope that this somehow helps you, or that, that it was fun at least, right? I don't know. No matter what the cards say, go out and make it the best weekend you possibly can. If you made it to this point and you don't mind, can you do me a favor and hit the like, share, follow, or even leave a comment? It helps me a bunch with this whole algorithm thing, which I really don't understand, but it does help. They tell me that and I believe them, okay? So I appreciate it greatly. If you're looking for a private reading, just send me a message and I will get you the details. I'll never reach out to you first. If somebody does, it's not me. I promise you, okay? That's pretty much it. All right, you guys, thank you.